week 20 of my WGU accounting degree. This past week, I finished two classes. So, project management, C722, and business simulation, D361. So, I already kind of talked about project management a little bit last week. So, I'm just going to talk about the test. So, I took the test on Saturday morning, and I would say the test was pretty similar to the practice test. Um, and so after I took the practice test, I reviewed. I did all the practice problems in the WGU Connect resources. So the instructors put a lot of resources. They put some extra like practice problems for doing, what's that called? Like how to do the 1 point and 3 point estimates and some other practice problems. So I did all of those, and I would recommend doing that because that definitely helped me do better on the real exam. I passed the practice, but there was one section that I didn't do that good on. So, but on the real exam, I did really good on that section. So all those practice problems helped a lot. And then I used ChatGPT just to help me clarify the difference between some formulas. So there was project variance formulas, and like looking at them, it felt like a lot, and I couldn't really tell the difference between them. So I used ChatGPT to just basically ask questions and figure out like what for me, how to connect them. So it didn't feel like I was memorizing so much. And that helped me remember the formulas. And then the test was a lot easier. And there's a lot of practice formulas for that too. And that's kind of what made me realize I needed ChatGPT to help me get it clear in my head. And then one thing about the practice test, there was for network diagrams, normally they show just like the box with the number in it and like how many days it takes. But I noticed on the real test, they actually had a problem with like a different network diagram, and I hadn't practiced with that before. So I would definitely suggest if there is a practice problem that goes over that type of network diagram that looks a little different with like multiple little boxes in it, definitely practice with that. I'm not sure if I got that question right because they don't really give you a breakdown of the actual final, but I did my best. So it was like one or two questions, I think. So it probably didn't, if I got them wrong, I can still pass, but just FYI. I was very surprised when I saw it, and I wasn't really sure what to do. But yeah, so that's project management. So I finished that, took the test Saturday, passed. And then I started, really Sunday, I started working on business simulation. But let's see. So Friday evening, I just opened up business simulation class to get an idea of what was going to happen. So they have like a playlist of videos to watch, almost like a game tutorial. So I watched all those on Friday evening just to get an idea of what to expect. I was planning to work on it on Saturday, and I didn't really get to it. So I ended up doing it on Sunday. Let's see. So when I first went into the business simulation course page, I just went to WGU Connect, and that one kind of, it has the videos, has the links to the resources, but apparently all the info really is in the course materials, like the textbook. So what I did is first watch all those videos from the playlist, from the resources, then go to the course materials to go to the actual business simulation. And a simulation is a lot like if you play, I don't know if you play like City Skylines, SimCity, one of those city games where you have to make decisions and then see how it plays out to see if your city's doing well or not. It reminds me of one of those like games, but very, obviously it's educational. So, and I know for me, for those games, I tend to be kind of slow when I'm in it. So I watched all the videos first. You might not need to do that, but I did that first. And then I started it in the evening after 6 p.m. And when I finished, it was like 1 a.m. So it takes a while. At least I took my time with it. So just FYI, be aware, because once you start, they say you can't stop. Like you have to play till the end, and you have to get a certain score to pass it. So, let me see. I'm just checking my notes because there was a lot to it. But I would just recommend like watch the videos, follow all the instructions, read carefully, and then just almost treat it like one of those games, like when you play and you make a decision and you realize it didn't turn out the way you wanted to, like learn from what went wrong and do better the next time. That's a lot what this is. Like you have a business and you're making decisions on like what should we make and what should we call those products, how should we advertise them, and then there's different quarters. So each quarter you look at what happened last quarter and you decide like, okay, what do we need to do different to do better? And what I did is I had the simulation open on my computer and I have two screens. So on the second screen, I had all like my notes. So I had like a Notion page for each course and I had this course's Notion page open. And I also had the extra resources open too, because there's a checklist Word doc just to make sure I wasn't forgetting anything. Because at the end, you have to like export certain Excel pages for the tasks that come after. So I had that set up. So the game on one screen, and then on the other side was I would take notes if there was anything specific I was supposed to do or specific information they gave me. Because in there, it's almost like it walks you through what to do, and there are different boxes called like decision tips or things to know. So that information, I would sometimes just take a note of it because when I went to the next screen, I didn't want to forget like the tip they gave me on like I don't know, like an example of like how much to choose for a certain decision. I would just usually follow the recommendation. But yeah. So anyway, so first you do the simulation, and once that's done, then you have two tasks. So I haven't done the task yet. That's the next thing I need to do. And then once that's done, I'll submit it and go on to my next course. And then another note, and I will share this in the comment, or not the comments, in the description box, but there was a really, really helpful Reddit post about this business simulation. And I also had that open as one of my resources. And they just give a really, really good bullet point list of like how their business simulation went, what they learned, and what helped them and what didn't help. And so I took those tips, and I think that really helped me with my business because I got a pretty high score. I even got at the end, they give you a little badge for completion. And mine was like also got first place. So I got, I forget what the score was. It was, I don't know. It told me it was pretty high. I don't know. But yeah, so definitely look at that Reddit post. And that's all I have to say. So I'll update you next week when I finish my task and see how that goes. But yeah, we're almost done. So thanks for following along this far. And yeah, see you next week.